Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've done a sit down video, but I wanted to do it today because you're gonna see my smile fade. I go back to work next week. Yeah, I know. I go back to work on Tuesday. We're not gonna talk about it right now, but in this video, I am trying to get my brain back into the school mode. So I'm gonna sit down with you guys and show you my new planner and show you a few things that I'm gonna be implementing this year that I have never done before. So if that intrigues you at all, please keep watching. All right, and don't mind the Sunday wear today. My hair is getting done tomorrow, so it is up and very dirty today, and nobody cares, okay? It's Sunday, we went to church. Jesus doesn't care if your hair is washed or not. So, and my shirt, I mean, you could tell if you're from the 90s, a kid that grew up in the 90s, you can already tell what this is based on this. Do you want to guess before I show you? I'm obsessed with it. It is Land Before Time t-shirt, Five Below. If you have not seen my TikTok, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go over there, follow me, we can be friends. And I shared some really cool Five Below items for your classroom. But don't sleep on their t-shirts, because I get them in large or extra large and I wear them, you know, on lounge days or whatever. But I got a Chippendale one. No, not that Chippendale. Chippendale, that kind of Chippendale. This one and like a cool, like groovy one that says "We Grow Together." Joey thinks it's a bad reference, but it's not. I'm choosing it to be very positive, like we're gonna grow together. Now that I think of it, it probably means something else, so I'll just wear that at the house. Here in a few hours, I am going to get together with my team. We have not, like, I've hung out with a few sporadically through the summer. We're a team of nine, because one is moving up to 6th grade. We're getting together tonight to hang out, play some games, just relax before we have to go back to work. Like I said, we have to go back to work on Tuesday. It is Sunday right now, what is today? 24th? July 24th. Tomorrow, we don't technically have to go in on Monday, so I purposefully scheduled to get my hair done so I am not tempted to be there all day and get my room ready. Normally, I get there like a week before and I start setting up my room. Not this year. I'm not feeling it this year. Not that I'm like ready to quit or anything. Like, I still am excited. I'm starting to get excited to see my new kids and all that stuff, but I'm actually keeping a lot the same. But there are 3 things I wanted to tell you about that I'm implementing. But the first thing I wanted to show you is, and I did reveal my new planner on TikTok, so definitely go check that out. But I got my new planner in and I am so excited to be using this. This is my 2nd year to use the planner for the love of Pi. I cannot recommend, oh, my camera, for the love of Pi. I love her planners so much. Last year I got the teacher planner in a really cool tie-dye, and then I saw Josie on Maniacs in the Middle. Definitely go follow her. She's incredible. She also teaches at a middle school, and so she suggested getting the non-teacher planner because the teacher planner has a whole lot more of like lists and rosters and, you know, things that more elementary teachers would need. And so I just got the non-teacher planner, and she has hundreds of covers to choose from. I chose this one because I love the colors and all the fun doodles. And then I did a couple add-ons. I always do, this is my 2nd year, but I loved that I implemented the clear pocket at the beginning, and I put my 5th grade ELA standards in here. And there's also on the back, so it's so good. If you have something, I found this on TPT and it doesn't say the name, I'll link it below, but it's just for 5th grade Tennessee ELA. So if you don't teach that, definitely go on TPT or just look on your state education website, and they might have like just a kind of at a glance standards. And we use this, my team and I, we just go back and forth to it all the time to make sure we're hitting all the standards. And then the other add-on that I used, and even with your non-teacher planner, you get the whole like year at a glance, and then you get this, which is good like for units and, you know, diagnostics that you need to schedule. You can just see the whole year on one spreadsheet. But I added the accommodations, and I used this so much last year, and there's 30 lines here and you get 30 on the back, and you can even pinpoint if it's a 504 or an IEP. And I used it so many times. I brought this to our IEP meetings, our 504 meetings, took notes, and I love that there's a note page right next to it, and it really came in handy for sure. Let's see if I can open it up to August. Like the little doodles that you can color, you know, because when we go back to those professional development meetings that are super fun, I can color. I can still listen and color, but I can color and not get too bored. So that is what my planner is this year. I kind of already went in and looked at my district calendar for 22-23, and I plugged in all of our teacher conferences, in-service days, days off, and you know, open house, all those things. And I already put in those, and I put in some fun stickers as well, because we know during the school year we just don't have time for that and to make it cute. So I wanted to make it cute before school started. Check out For the Love of Pie. I got the non-teacher planner, and I also got the 2-subject layout, because this is one of the things that will be changing next year. I'm going to be teaching math again. So everyone, yes, I can hear your gasps all the way from wherever you are. I understand. I was just as surprised as you were. I didn't think they would ask me to teach math again. Not that I don't think I necessarily was bad at it. I just am not the most confident with it, but I do think that may make me a better math teacher, because I understand the frustrations and the mountains that some kids have to climb because their brain is just like mine. You know, I am definitely more of a history ELA brain, and numbers and all those things, it just takes time with me. And so it gives me more of an empathy and patience with students. So I am excited about that. I was a little nervous when I saw it on the schedule. I was like, what does that say? Math, Morse. Oh, that's me. Okay, cool. It's only one class, and I'm going to be teaching with like literally the best math teachers ever, Lori and Lisa. I literally, how many times can I say literally, will do everything they tell me to. If they want me to use these manipulate, I will use them. If you want me to use this website, I will use them, because they are the professionals, and ELA is my thing, math is their thing, and I'm going to follow them. So now I might get in there, feel more comfortable, get to know my kids. My students' needs might be different than theirs, and we can kind of play around with it. But for now, they're my teachers, and I'm just going to follow that. So if you teach math, comment below. Any tips would be great. I did teach it last year for a quarter. If you know anything about our first quarter of last year, let's just have a moment of silence for that. Watch this video. I know I keep relaying it to different videos, but it does explain a lot. We started with 5 teachers in 5th grade last year. It's to 40, basically 38, 39, and 40. Some were 42 students in a classroom. I had kids sitting on the floor. I taught ELA and math. Brady also taught a math section as well. And we were all surviving because it mainly was just crowd control, because it was just really hard to do what you needed to do with 42 kids in a class. Hoping that this year is a little bit better, because we are starting out with 7 instead of 5 teachers. So our rosters do look much more manageable, and I'm excited to meet my kiddos and just see how this goes. And if I teach math the whole year, great. I have wonderful math mentors. And then if I don't, and I only teach it 1 quarter, awesome. I already did that. I can handle it. But the good thing is ELA, I'm very comfortable with it, and I have an incredible team. So the first thing that I'm going to be changing this year is flexible seating. Now, this is not a new thing. I'm sure you've heard from other teachers, you know, that can do flexible seating, or you may see it more often in elementary classes, or you may see it more often in high school classes. I'm going to be doing a semi-flexible seating. So my plan is I have a whole wall of cubbies that the kids use. So my homeroom kids will use all those cubbies for their backpacks, lunch boxes, all of those things. But my plan is there's a huge space between those cubbies and my desk. And I usually have like a long table that I put, you know, my document camera on and my textbook, you know, teacher essentials that I have. And I have small group come up there as well, but there's this big space in between. So I bought these foam mats that you can kind of put together. I'll put the picture here and I'll link it below on Amazon. It was a really good price, and I believe it's 16 by 16. And so my plan is, I haven't started it yet, obviously, because I haven't gone into the classroom. Put some pillows there and some of those like back pillows. And then I'm going to open up some space by my library as well, and maybe put some more mats over there if I can buy another set. And I also have like not a beanbag chair, but it's like a chair that is like a net kind of thing, and you sit back in it. It's really weird, but the kids love it. And then I'm hoping to get some of those 90s, you know, that we're seeing them come back, those blow up chairs. And just put a couple, you know, sporadically. And so what I've seen from multiple teachers that I've kind of stalked, not really stalked, but I've looked on their YouTube channels to see if they have any ideas for flexible seating, because everybody does it differently. So I saw from one high school teacher is to designate 4 different places in your room that they can choose from. Now that's perfect for me because I split my groups into 4. So I have 4 groups of 6, and I don't know if I'll need to make another group. I think I'll be okay with 4 groups of 6, and they already are named. And so what my thought is, because I have 3 different classes, is they will get some sort of like color, and then it'll have the logo of their group on it. So let's say they're llamas. So my block 3, let's say their color is purple. So purple llamas, they're going to be kind of rotating throughout the different, you know, places they can. And I think I'm going to keep it for the week. So I'm not changing it every single day. So my thought is I want the kids to sit at the desk, especially when I'm direct teaching, whole group teaching. And I hope that doesn't take more than like 20, 25 minutes, whether it is opening up with bell work and then integrating, you know, our standard for the day or reviewing, and then sit them out for either independent work or group work. And so when they are sent out, they will be given their kind of place to go to. And the high school teacher, she teaches English, and so she had kind of a Hobbit theme. So one of them was the Shire, and the other one was what was the other one? Or maybe it wasn't just the Hobbit. I just remember one of the places in her room was called the Shire. So I might even name the different places, and I'm gonna have one area, because my room is not that big. Out of the 4 areas they can sit, I want the collaborative area because our school's really cool. I don't have a door really. I have a wall that's an accordion door, so I can close it to where, you know, I have complete, you know, direction with my kids and there's not a whole lot of noise. But a lot of the times we leave it open, or we open the accordion door and the kids can go in and out, especially with independent and group work. So my thought is they can have that as a place. And so my thought, I keep saying my thought because I haven't put this into I haven't used this before. And so this is new. Please, if you have any tips, leave them below. My hope is that each group will be able to sit at these 4 different places for the first quarter. Then quarter 2, I'm hoping that the students will know my expectations when you're at a station or at a different place to sit in the room, and, you know, all of those procedures and stuff like that, cleaning up, making sure you're making good choices, you're doing your work. By quarter 2, I'm hoping to actually give them some choice to actually choose where they want to sit. What are you doing? What you doing, buddy? Isaiah, you don't have to crawl. Speaking of, he's going to be in 4th grade. I only have 1 more year till he's with me. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So the teachers that I follow really suggest some sort of visual that they can see who is sitting at this place this week, and then actually rotate it to where everybody sits at the different places in your room. Bubba, you can walk normally. Honey, you are so silly. You don't have to tiptoe.
I'm talking about the stapler.
You can, yeah, go walk. Find a stapler. Are you excited to start 4th grade?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, bye. Love you. And then quarter 2, depending on how my students are doing, then they can start to choose. And I might even offer, rewards of you get to sit where you want to sit. So I think that's what my plan is. Send me some, advice below if you have done flexible seating, and just know that my classroom is not very big, and that's okay, buddy. And I really liked how I grouped my kids last year. They were in kind of like caterpillar long desks. So it was 6, 6, 6, and 6. And their cubbies, not really their cubbies, but I had like bookshelves, 4 of them, that were all of their textbooks, all of their supplies. So they are not getting up, all right, everybody, let's pass out everybody's iReady notebook or everybody's Wonders textbook. It was just one leader in one group that was in charge of getting all the materials and putting them back, and it made it a lot easier. I just don't like wasting time in class. Like the whole passing out everything and then not taking forever, people calling Nate, hey, who's this? It just takes forever. So this worked for me, and I'm going to stick with that. So that is one thing I'm implementing, is flexible seating this year. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Another thing I want to add, our principal really wanted us to put our standard and our I can statements, which are our objectives, up on our board every day. So I saw a really cool trick on Canva. If you are not on Canva, because teachers get Canva Pro for free. Okay, so I'm on Canva. Again, if you have a school email, you can get Canva Pro for free, and you can get so many cool things that you can't with just the free version. And you can also create classes if you wanted to implement, like let's say your students are needing to make a slideshow or a poster or an article or a newsletter. You can do this all here, and they make it so easy, and creativity is just so important in education. I think Canva realizes that, and I think that's why they give it to educators for free. So definitely go do that if you don't have that. I love using Canva to make either logos or posters in my classroom. They also have, and I haven't used them before, but different like keynote slides that you can use that are already made, or you can just copy it and create, whatever you need to change on the already pre-made ones. Go in there, they have a bunch of things. So if you are in Canva, I'm going to show it right here so you can see it. You can kind of play around with it and look under like education. Go to create design when you're ready. If you have a Google Classroom, you can make your own custom like Google Classroom banner for each of your classes. I've done that, and it helps a lot for the kids to really click on the right class, and it's just, different than what Google Classroom gives you. You can also, if you have a YouTube channel for your class, I have a YouTube channel that I give to my parents and students because I put like help videos out there for like math or ELA or any, big announcement that I need to kind of push out there, and it's longer than just a remind message that I can send out to my parents. So if you do that, then you can actually customize your YouTube banner, all sorts of things that you can do for free. They even have worksheets that are already pre-made, or you can make your own worksheets on here too. We're gonna go to, if you wanna do the different letters like I'm doing, you're gonna go to a worksheet, because it's already 8.5 by 11 to where you'll print it off. And you can see that they have so many worksheets that are already there, templates that you can already print out. A lot of like primary things, if you're a pre-K or kindergarten teacher, amazing. So I want to, because I was already searching, and I think I love that balloon letter thing. I wasn't looking, I didn't see anything for the varsity letters that I liked, so I might go back and see if anybody has it on TPT. But for one of them, I want to use the balloon letters. So this is what you do. You're gonna click on elements because it's actually gonna be an image, and you're gonna type in balloon letters, okay? And you're gonna see a bunch pop up. Now I want them to be all the same color. I think I wanna do either that blue or that kind of rose gold. And so I'm gonna put in, so let's say I'm gonna make the word standard. So I'm gonna look at balloon letters and then type in S. So I think I'm gonna go with the rose gold. So I'm gonna do the S, and then make sure your image, when you are, sizing it to be, well, I don't wanna crop it. So if you make it an uh-oh, I love that they have the uh-oh button. There we go. At least 7.5 for the height. So there we go, 7.5. And then you print it, make sure obviously it's color, and then cut it out, and there you go. You can use this for bulletin boards, whiteboards. I don't have bulletin boards, but I'm gonna put it on my big whiteboard, and I'm gonna write in standard, and then I can, and maybe I can will be the varsity letters. I don't know yet, but I'm excited to do that. Definitely go check it out. If the balloon letters are not your thing, type in whatever letters you want to see, or just kind of look around and look what they have available, because they have so many things that are already made, that are semi-made, that you can like take it and run with it. Canva Pro, so cool. All right, last but not least, I wanted to show you my coworker gift that I'm giving my friends. So we have eight of us, not including me, and what I decided to do, because that can be, it can add up. And so I wanted to give them, those like teacher survivor or emergency kits that are chocolate or ibuprofen and all these like fun things and a thing. And I went to Dollar Tree, and I was just so inspired by the cute little caddies that they have. They're like mini caddies that I actually have a couple in my classroom. I have one on my desk that has like pens and Band-Aids and all that stuff. And they have the cutest colors in there. So go check out your closest Dollar Tree. And then I did a little kind of phrase that my husband actually helped me out. And I'm gonna show you what I put in there. So this is what every one of my coworkers is getting. Cute little caddy, and it says, this one's to Lisa, "Dear Lisa, having you as a teammate makes me so happy. Enjoy your swaggy caddy." So this is like their little swagger that they get in each little caddy. I know it's cheesy. Okay, we're just cheesy, okay? And we're gonna run with it. I can't get over how cute these little mini composition notebooks are. So everyone is getting one of these. I can't handle scented markers in a way that I can handle them, and I am obsessed with them. I have too many. So of course, they're gonna get some. Everything you see here is from the Dollar Tree, and these are so fun. I already opened one up, and they smell really good. So everyone's getting one of those. Everyone's getting some Cheez-Its. And then in these two smaller, there's one that's filled with chocolate, Crunch, Kit Kat, the cookies and cream Hershey's, and then Band-Aids. We're always need Band-Aids, and these fun stickers. So Dollar Tree had like packs of planner stickers, and so I just cut them up, and everyone got like different ones, but I cut them up to where they would fit in there as well. And so this one is like little washi tape, no bad vibes, dream big, make it work, like just really cute ones that I was very impressed. And then everyone gets, because I had a bunch of teacher stickers left over, a cute little teacher sticker they can put on a water bottle or whatever. But that's it. Simple, but I love to give containers they can actually use in their classroom. So I'm hoping they can use this for pens, scissors, glue sticks, Band-Aids, or just keep all their fun swaggy caddy stuff in. Again, all of this was at Dollar Tree. I have this up on TBT for $1. If you want to use it, you can use your own little card if you want. This was 3x3, so if you wanted to make your own, you can. Tape it on there, put it on their desk, and boom, it's practical, fun, and colorful. What more do we need at the beginning of the year? We need more coffee at the beginning of the year is what we need. So I am going to stop the video here, and I'm going to be working on these letters until I get to go hang out with my team for a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your summer. If you are not even close to going back to school, I hope and pray that you just soak up all of the sun rays and all of the great quality time with your friends and family. If you are heading back to school like I am, we can do this. We got this. And I will catch you guys in the next video. It'll probably be a either classroom setup video or like first week back video. So yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, definitely click that little subscribe button, give it a thumbs up so other teachers can see this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.